Welcome back, beasts and harlots, to more God of War Chains of Olympus. And today we conclude this game by having Kratos find his daughter. And since this is a prequel, we all know this goes well, right? Right?
Right?
I want those positive thinking caps on. And if you like what I'm doing, please be sure to like the video, comment, and subscribe.
Calliope! Calliope, where are you?
Kratos looked, but his daughter was nowhere to be seen. In the middle of the room sat a graceful figure, a figure he recognized all too well. Persephone, wife of Hades, and queen of the undead.
Where is my daughter, witch?
Choose your words carefully, Ghost of Sparta. You address the goddess of the underworld. Your daughter is well. She lives among the pure souls in the Elysian fields.
Lead me to her!
Have you forgotten, Kratos? The Olympians need you. They slumber at the hand of Morpheus.
I have faithfully served the gods, yet they do not give me what I ask. I grow weary of their demands.
The gods on Olympus failed me too, Kratos. I was betrayed by Zeus and tricked by my husband Hades. Now I am to stay in the underworld as queen of the dead, to serve the fallen and care for them as my own children.
Persephone! I demand to see my daughter!
As you wish. If Calliope is your true desire, I can help you. But be warned, Ghost of Sparta. The world of man will suffer because of your choice.
I care little for the world and its suffering! Where is she?
If you are to see your daughter again, you must become worthy of Elysium. Cast your weapons at the Forsaken Tree, and let it release the evils of your past. Only then will you be free of your sins, and be granted passage through the divine gates.
Alright, so I guess we're getting rid of all our powers. If this was a thing, couldn't we have just done this later? At any time?
You have done well, Kratos. Walk through the portal and find the one you seek.
Calliope!
Father?
My child.
Why did you go?
I am here now, child. And I will not leave you again.
I have watched over you pathetic mortals for 1,000 years, and it is always the same. Serving yourself before the needs of others has always been your flaw. But no matter. For now you serve my purpose. It is time for all that came before to end. The Titan will fulfill his role and finish what I have started. I released Atlas.
You?
As you were pathetically disarming yourself, Atlas completed the task I set him out to do. With the power of the sun in his hands, it is only a matter of time before he destroys the pillar that holds the world. And Olympus with it.
But why?
Do you think it was my choice to wed a man I did not love? Live a life I did not choose? I was betrayed by the very gods that once saw me as their own, but no more. Once the pillar is destroyed, the world will revert into chaos.
And what is to become of you?
I will have my peace and be free from this miserable existence. I will perish, but it is my choice.
Father? What's happening? I'm scared.
In your selfish choice to be with your daughter, you have caused her ruin.
No!
Elysium falls too, Kratos. She will perish.
No! I will not let the gods take her from me again!
Father!
The choice was clear to him, yet impossible to make. To stay with his daughter meant the end of the world and the end of her. To stop Persephone and Atlas would mean forsaking his daughter forever. While his hatred and anger for the gods grew ever stronger, he knew there was but one thing to do.
Father, please! Please! Father! Father, no!
Kratos soon realized that what he gained in humanity, he lost in power.
Yeah, so now we get to run around killing these lost souls or pure souls in order to get our powers back, which is going to be really awkward because Kratos is then going to be covered in the ashes of Calliope and his wife while being around her. So, yeah.
I mean, sure. Don't point out flaws in the storytelling.
He would need to become the monster he once was if he was to defeat Persephone.
And if anybody is saying to themselves, hey, Persephone, she came from out of nowhere. Yes, she did.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that whole Morpheus character, we never see him in this game, but they made a big deal about him early on. And we never see Helios in this game. We'll see him in 3, but he's not in this one.
I mean, sure he is, in spirit.
Okay. And why are there enemies in here? If we're in Elysium, you would think there wouldn't be enemies here.
Hey. Nobody needs your dirty logic.
And can anybody guess the flaw in Persephone's plan? That, of course, being she pissed off Kratos.
As we know from other mythical tales, Persephone definitely a cunning bit.
He would need to become the ghost of Sparta once again if he was to save his child.
So I don't know, is she supposed to actually be a goddess? Because
Yeah.
I can't help but
Yes, now, like...
I can't help but feel like in this universe, at least, she can't proper be a goddess like Athena, for example.
Oh yeah, she got nothing on Athena, but she is the queen of Hades. I
Right?
think in Hades, she has powers?
Right.
He would need to sacrifice his life so that she may live.
No! Father, no!
At that moment, Kratos knew his destiny was not with Calliope. The fates were never that kind.
Well, we will see them later in the second game. But that scene before where he has to throw Calliope off of him, I'll admit I get more feels off of that than I do games that have come out over the last 10 years that try to make you feel something. Now, granted, the voice acting from Calliope is not the best, and that does kind of undercut it a little bit, but knowing Kratos' character, that scene holds a lot more weight.
I don't know that you would have even been able to find somebody that can, really do a great job, considering it's just like, it's a whiny little girl.
Yeah, Yeah, true.
And appropriately whiny, not being a dickish whiny.
Yeah. At the same time, a lot of the feels that I would get from that comes from knowing Kratos, knowing his journey, knowing what that means to him, and how badly he got fucked there, too.
He hasn't been on any journey yet, sir.
Hey. He's been on a journey. Ascension happened. As much as we don't like to talk about it, it happened.
No, it didn't.
And then this game, Journey.
With the fever dream.
Yeah. Plus the deal between Kratos and Ares that started this whole journey, which we learn about in the first game. It's almost like creating characters that are well developed and putting them in situations so that knowing the character, you can know what they're feeling already, is kind of a better way of eliciting emotion from somebody rather than just, hey, feel this.
We're talking about like having some sort of story and character development.
Right.
What the fuck is that?
We could always just make God of War into a dad simulator.
Right.
We could do that.
True.
We're not going to, but we could. Although last video we did talk about Onimusha potentially being ruined. Don't know that for sure though, so I'm not going to say definite.
Right. We don't know.
From the moment that game was announced, I was worried because, you know, modern games all tend to do what modern games do. So sword-based games tend to have to be Souls-based games. So, but we'll see. Right. Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. Probably not, but
maybe they'll figure out that people are bitching already and the game hasn't even released.
Right. That would be good.
I mean, I doubt it, but
maybe these archers will just let Kratos pass.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
I mean, that one guy likes to just stand there and patiently wait until you're close enough.
Good for him. I always appreciate a lazy monster. This is your last save point and last set of chests, so be sure to utilize all of that. Although this final boss, not that tough.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's a glitch there. That happened on my PS3 version as well, where the health bar pops up before the cutscene even shows up.
Spartan, witness the end.
Alright, here we are, final boss. Let's get her. Time for some more fisting. Good thing Calliope's not here because this is not suitable for children. Come on. I almost called her Penelope, that's not right. Persephone, get fisted. But yeah, even on my PS3 copy, that health bar showed up before the cutscene after I saved. So it's not an emulator issue there.
Die, Spartan.
Go to her. Be with her. Leave this world behind.
Atlas!
You say that, but this is the prequel, so we know how this is gonna go. That last QTE, the first button press is annoying because they give you almost no time for that one. The rest of them are fine. It's just that first one that's a pain in the ass. So what I did for that one is I just picked a button and guessed.
That is the way to go.
Yeah. You have plenty of time on the other button presses. It's just that first one. yet again, that sun magic is actually quite useful here.
One could even argue that he's getting all lit up.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
On the couch. On the bed. Does she love that cocaine?
You know that bitch does.
She definitely has that look, doesn't she?
She do.
I did love one day when I was at work, I was humming that song in my head.
Probably not lyrics you want to sing out loud in the office.
I am a goddess! I am a queen! I am... Your suffering will never end, Ghost of Sparta.
Perhaps you believe the Olympians will help you. But I ask, where are your gods now, Kratos? Why do they not come to your aid? I do not need the aid of the gods! But my path is now clear to me. I will serve them! And they will keep their promise to free me from my past! I ask you, Spartan, what good is the promise of an Olympian? It is all I have, Atlas! We will meet again, Spartan. The fates have deemed it. One day, you will regret what you have done here.
The mighty Atlas was left enchained, cursed to forever hold the world on his shoulders. Greater penance than even Zeus himself had placed on the Titans. The fate of Atlas had been sealed, and the goddess Persephone was no more. Kratos had saved mankind, but that mattered little to him. By forsaking his daughter, he had abandoned the only person he ever cared for. What he had long sought and finally found was now forever lost. As the sun chariot rose higher in the sky, and the might of Helios shone once again on the world, Morpheus retreated to the shadows. Kratos gained little satisfaction from his victory. With years of servitude in front of him, he would need to confront his past and fight to reclaim the humanity he lost on the day his dark legend was born. The dire toll of his relentless battles finally caught up with him as Kratos fell from the chariot to the earth. Was this sacrifice too much for one to bear, even for the man who was known as the Ghost of Sparta?
He has again served us well, Athena.
He is a remarkable mortal.
He is weak. Shall we help him?
He'll live. They must.
right, and that's it. God of War Chains of Olympus down, and as we do at the end of all my playthroughs, fizzy water victory sip.
Yummy.
I know we poke fun at this game. It definitely has its flaws, but overall, I really enjoy this game. And it was great to come back to it.
A little wrong.
Yeah.
Again, some of its own storyline inconsistencies, but you know.
Yeah, but it's still solid. And I like how Kratos says it's all I have. The desperation in his voice in that conversation with Atlas was pretty good. And I also love that they explain why Kratos doesn't have any of the stuff from this game in the first game, because the gods are dicks. Although I do wonder...
They came up to him and were like, "Yo."
Yeah. Although I do wonder which god that was with Athena.
I'm guessing it was Zeus, honestly.
That could be.
I mean, because kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
It's her husband.
Right. Brings up several other questions, but we're not going to get into that now, and I'm just going to remember ancient Greece. So anyways, that's it for this playthrough. Again, if you like the video, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I will also have a playlist for the whole God of War series, so check that out if you want. Thanks for watching, and we will see y'all in God of War 1.